listener production.
Hey, it's Madeline Larson here with the news briefing. The US is moving its military ships and aircraft closer to Israel in a show of support amid the deadly Hamas attacks. President Joe Biden has spoken with the Israeli PM in a call overnight, saying more support will follow in the coming days. It comes as the death toll has surpassed 600 and dozens have been taken hostage. Foreign expert Dr. Keith Suter says that's a significant increase to the toll just overnight.
So this is a dramatically worse situation than when we spoke a couple of hours ago. The Palestinian figures, they were roughly, when we spoke before, a couple of hours ago, about 200 each. But so it's tripled in the case of the Israelis.
Smart Traveller has issued a yellow travel alert for people to reconsider visiting Israel, while a do not travel alert has been issued for Gaza and areas near the border. While flights have been impacted, with US airlines evacuating crews and aircraft amid a state of emergency. More than 2 million Aussies have already cast an early vote in the Voice referendum. It comes after early voting centres opened around a week ago for those unable to make it to the polling booths this Saturday. The Electoral Commission is expecting another 4 million Aussies to get in before October 14. The Treasurer is set to release a superannuation discussion paper today, seeking feedback from industry leaders in a bid to address unpaid super. The ATO estimates workers are owed more than $3 billion in payments from 2019 to 2020 alone. There are reports legislation will soon be introduced, making it mandatory for employers to pay super every time they pay wages from July 2026. And a blanket ban on mobile phones at New South Wales schools comes into effect today. Bathurst winner Shane Van Gisbergen says fans haven't seen the last of him as he prepares to make the switch to NASCAR in 2024. The Kiwi claimed his third 1,000 yesterday alongside co-driver Richie Stanaway as he edges closer to a move away from the supercars.
I wouldn't say last. I'll be back one day probably, but for now. And this is the perfect way to say goodbye. It's been difficult with this car. She was falling apart a bit at the end, but we made it. It's good.
And in cricket, Australia's men's World Cup opener has ended in defeat, beaten by 6 wickets to India. Taking a quick look at weather across the country, partly cloudy for Brisbane, a top of 25, similar skies on the Gold Coast and 24, sunny in Sydney, 24 the max also, cloudy for Melbourne, a top of 17, a shower or two for Hobart and 17 too, sunny in Adelaide, tops of 24, mostly fine in Perth and 26. Listener is the home of true crime podcasts featuring only the best binge-worthy crime stories all in one place. Download the Listener app now and listen for free.